Property or stocks? It's not a question which one, but why not both? Stay tuned. If I can change my life, so can you. Subscribe to my channel and I show you how. My name is Fabrizio Cravero and this channel is all about changing life through wise investment decisions. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe, but only if you enjoy the content. I'm here to provide a service to you. I'm a huge fan of passive income and honestly, I like diversification and I believe in having a balanced portfolio. My mission is helping you making wise financial decisions that create wealth for you and for your future generations. Why choosing property or stocks? Why not both? As long as you know what you're doing and you go through a detailed due diligence. I seldom talk about my personal life in here, but today I want to share with you my personal story in stocks and property investment. I started when I was 18 years old. That was when the dot-com bubble was approaching in the late 90s and everyone was making a lot of money with IT stocks. Of course, I was a young guy with a lot of dreams and when I saw that I could have gained 10% per day, I couldn't resist. I had to jump in. I actually quadrupled my money quite quickly. I was so excited. But then the crash happened and everything disappeared as fast as it came. I lost everything, literally everything. All the savings that my parents helped me to put aside since I was a kid, all my piggy bank, all gone. I was so ashamed. For quite a while, I did not tell anyone what happened. I just kept my mouth shut. But deep inside, I was really destroyed. I stayed far away from stock for quite some time, and I started to move my attention to property investment. But as you know, the initial investment is quite high in property, and I did not start it for a few years. I was just keep on saving. And few years later, when in the meantime I moved from Italy to Hong Kong, and I was traveling through Asia a lot, that's when I visited Thailand several times. And I saw that the properties there were quite, let's say, somehow quite affordable, and I found an opportunity in Phuket. I purchased a flat in a resort right by the beach, beautiful location. I really love it. And you know, everyone says location when investing in property. I was sure that will have been the new beginning for me. And actually it was very easy to rent and the return were not bad at all. But I needed the money to start a new business and I wanted to sell it. And that's when I realized that actually I made my second big investment mistake. This time in property. Because they kept on building new apartments, there were practically no market for my flat, unless I would have been willing to sell it for 40% cheaper than what I bought it for. So, once again, another failure. But I'm very stubborn and I don't give up easily. I went to the bank, tried to get a mortgage, and I was willing to give my flat as a collateral. But once again, they slammed the door on my face. I couldn't believe it. Another big failure. Wow. Now you must be thinking, what are you doing here? Still listening to this guy that keep on losing money all the time. And I understand you, I feel for you, but don't leave yet. I actually have something very important to share with you. The reason why I'm sharing my personal experience is that I regularly see too many investors failing over and over again. I know that I'm not the only one and I won't be the last one. I'm sharing my personal experience because I care for you and I want you to learn from my mistake. That's the only way we can grow and improve together. My mistakes were my best teachers and I treat failure as a first attempt in learning. So let's learn together from my mistake in stocks and property. And I would love to hear about your mistakes as well. I would like you to share your biggest investment failure in the comment below. I want to create a community that grow and succeed together. So, what I learned from my mistakes is that both stocks and property investment, they both need due diligence. In both cases, when I bought IT stocks and the apartment in Phuket, I could have easily avoided the losses if I would have done some basic check. It would have been easy to see that there were no fundamentals. supporting the crazy growth of the price of those IT companies. And there in Phuket, they build a new building every other month. Don't listen to your friend's latest biggest discovery. Spend some time to analyze the stock or the property, and you will definitely be in a better position than your friend in the future. Your friend loves you, but most probably he's going to share with you only his successes, not his failures. And the next lesson learned is not to chase the big short-term returns in both stocks and property. When I was 18, I thought I was the smartest guy in the world, but actually I was so ignorant. I didn't know what Albert Einstein said about compounding. Compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it, earns it. He who doesn't, pays it. And I pay it big time. If I will have been happy with a little 5% return per year, for example, my $10,000 25 years ago will have become more than $33,000 now, enough for the deposit of one more property. To make your money working all the time is important, but the most important lesson learned is don't lose money. Back then, I did not lose $10,000. I lost what those $10,000 could have become over time. I know that this video here won't have many views, and honestly, you know what? I don't care. I'm doing it for you that you are still here watching it now. I really believe that sharing is caring, and I thank you for that. If you did not subscribe yet, I really appreciate if you can do it now, because I'm here to serve you. Thank you so much. But now, here is the most important lesson I can share with you. I'm talking about diversification. I invested all I had when I was 18 years old in stocks, and when the bubble burst, I started literally from zero. I lost everything. And then later on, when I bought the apartment in Phuket, I needed the money for the new business, and I was completely stuck. I had to either accept the losses or find alternatives because I had no access at all to those funds. So diversification is key. But wait, I'm not talking about jumping here and there, like investing in 100 different stocks in UK, US, Asia, as well as properties in London, New York, Hong Kong, and everywhere else in the world. Warren Buffett says, diversification may preserve wealth, but concentration builds wealth. I can't agree more. To build real wealth, we should all know what we are doing in depth. We must study the fundamental of the companies that issue the stock. We should analyze the area and the numbers of the property we plan to invest in. We must make informed decisions and not put all our eggs in one basket. The pandemic reminded me that I have to have multiple streams of income. And I'm talking about passive income as well as active income. Now I have 3 different businesses and 2 passive streams of income. I feel much more secure, and I'm definitely wiser than when I was 18 years old. But the main difference back then is that I thought that I knew everything, but now I'm constantly open to learn everything. I never stop learning because life never stopped teaching. And just to update you with my story, after I failed so many times with my investment, I started to take things seriously and with a total different approach. I knew that I needed to be led by someone that already walked down that path. So what I did, I looked for a professional property investor and I humbly learned all I needed to know, and I'm actually constantly learning now every single day when I invest in UK property and I build my personal portfolio there. And that's how I found out that my mission is to share my knowledge with other investors, just like you and me, investors passionate for life, passionate for learning, and that they want to create a better life for themselves and feel much more secure and stable. Soon, I will be releasing a free training where I will share all I learned on my journey in UK property investment, done entirely from overseas and the safe way. There is a link down below in the description where you can register and you will be the first to be informed when I open the application. And with this, I'm going to close this very different video. Let me know your thoughts about it. I want to know and learn more about you. Subscribe to the channel, invest with knowledge, create financial freedom, and I'll see you in the next video.